Okay, I'm gonna try again. So I get like really skittish when it says weak connection because there have been times where I posted on my group and my like lips move but nothing comes out. So anyway, back to meal prep. So this is what my freezer looks right now, okay? And I'll go through the process with you. It's a company called Wildtree. Evan and I have been using it for about a year. We started in January. It took a little bit of time to get used to it and to get good at it. And now we're kind of, like, I think I'm kind of a pro, you guys. I think. I don't know. This is what our freezer looks like right now. And let's see. This is kind of what your end result is. So like simple or smoky, gosh, if I can read. Smoky maple roast, and then it has all the directions on there for you. The next one, this is from the Warm and Hearty. Oh my gosh, I chose one that I don't know how to say. Chicken with wine. We'll go with that. This one is roasted Ethiopian chicken. Tonight is Ethiopian stew. I'm blocking the light, but I'm serious, you guys, it's good. I was supposed to put it in the slow cooker this morning. Literally, you guys, all I had to do was dump this bag and 4 cups of water. But I shrunk Evan's pants in the dryer, so you know, that didn't get done. Anyway, not a big deal because I can just throw it into my on my stove. So tonight we're having Ethiopian stew. It's a vegetarian option. There are vegetarian options. Okay. This is what happens when I get like super excited. So this is how it works. Wildtree is a company. My mom told me about it about a year ago. We started the freezer meal prepping in January. Was my first like workshop, and I invited friends over. And the products are like 70 to 80% of them are organic. A lot of them are gluten-free, kosher available if you need it. Peanut-free facility. I'm trying to think what else. Like low sugar, low sodium, super, super yummy, so simple. There are crock pot menus. And there are regular menus. I don't share this on my normal Facebook page because I'm like, I don't want to be a spammer. And if this is for you, that's cool. If not, I hope you have a great solution for your crazy, crazy life, because isn't that the case? So this is what works for us. I was a meal prepper before, but I found like the meals that I was prepping weren't always the healthiest, like chicken pot pie. Soups were pretty healthy, but I would spend hours prepping. I would like be on Pinterest for hours and like, oh my gosh, that looks like such a good recipe, and looks great too, and wow, I can't wait to try this recipe. And then I would spend so much time on Pinterest and my boards would fill up real fast, but my freezer was still empty. And the one I prepped for 2 weekends in a row last fall while Evan was hunting, and it took me the full 2 weekends, and I was all alone. Whereas with this, like, and I know there's people out there that get their friends together, and that's great. But I needed, like, simple, fast, really good meals because Evan and I are kind of food snobs. Like, we love food. So, this has been it. We finally found it. Thank you, Mom, for helping me. And Evan. And we love to cook. It's not that we don't like to cook. Let me clarify. But when you're, like, getting home, you guys know this, when you're getting home at 4:30 or 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock at night, who in the world wants to do it? If you do, then you are freaking Superman or Superwoman. But a lot of people share that they don't want to do it and they get really tired. So what I found is dinner is a time during your day that you absolutely can control if you have the right system in place. And I like systems and checklists. So, gosh, where am I going with this? There are 12 different menu options. I'll post it underneath so that people can see. I'm not going to share this very often on my page. I'm not about, like, I want to share it with the world, but I don't want to be crazy about it. So if it's for you, absolutely get a hold of me. If it's not, no big deal. So, share with your friends, share with your work. I've had a lot of CPAs asking me recently, we need this for our busy season. How can you help us? And I totally want to do like a work party or something. I think that would be fun. Hi, Elise. Oh, Nora! If you're joining in, say hi. Ah, Nora's like the cute. You guys, if you don't know Nora, she's like the, so cute, so sweet. Facial expressions for days. So this is how this works, okay? Now I need to figure out where to start. There's 12 different menu options. You choose your bundle. You choose the menu that you want to do. That menu option comes with a bundle, and that has lots of seasonings, marinades, like there's 7 different products that it comes with, and then those products all are used throughout those recipes, the 10 different recipes, which really last you about 15 to 20 meals for a family of 4. So Evan and I will pull out 2 to 3 of our bags. I'll thaw them either in the sink or, do not judge our refrigerator, or in the freezer, or in the refrigerator. So we pull out about 2 to 3 and they'll last us through the month. We might have to cook like 1 or 2 nights, or maybe we go out to dinner for a night. Whatever it is, you work it however it works for your family. You can make, there's 10 of the meals, so you could just prep like 2 of the meals. You could prep half of the meals and stash them, and then prep another half. Like, this is just about whatever works for you. So you pick out the menu that you want. You can order it right on my website. You can, and I'll tell you at the end if I remember, but if you want it, just message me. You can tell me what you want and I'll order it for you. It ships right to your door. I just shipped one to New Hampshire. And she prepped her meals, 10 meals, different meals, in an hour and a half. Like, record timing, I think. I think I just talk too much when I prep them, but that's beside the point. So, let me show you how it works. So you pick out your menu. This is one of the slow cooker ones, the Easy Breezy slow cooker recipe. I'm totally losing my voice, so I'm sorry, you guys. Like, the first recipe is bacon wrapped apple barbecue chicken. What? I haven't had this yet, but I really want to. Italian beef sandwich with garlic aioli. Hello, yumminess. And then you get a couple extra recipes to help you use up your seasonings. I'll show you my pantry, which is ridiculous right now. It's like screaming for Christmas break so that I can organize it again. Anyway, so you also get this like shopping list, and this will show you your protein, your produce, and then any items. Now this is slow cooker one, so these items, there's a bigger list than most. It's literally a checklist, so no more pinning for days and writing your own checklist. Like, that's totally old school, you guys. Who needs to think anymore? People think for you. I say that joking. Don't take me seriously. Okay, so then you get your checklist. So, let me go on to the next one and then I'll explain. Then you have your prep chart. And this has all of your meals, the bag numbers that you need. Some of them are like 3A, 3B, and so you split those up. Those go into the freezer separately. If you choose to do this, I'll explain it further, but that's all I'll say now. So, like in bag 1, you'll put the 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast, 1 pound of bacon. Then, right here. That goes in bag 1. This is if you're doing a workshop party. Actually, if you're doing this at all, like the lady in New Hampshire, I said, this is the way that I do it. I prep like it's shown here. But if you're going to a party, this is what you do before you go. Then, obviously, the shopping too. Oh, but the nicest thing in the world, I'll set up a butcher for you. So some of the recipes, like one might call for 2 pounds of chicken cut into strips. And who wants to sit at their table and cut all this chicken and cut all this beef and do all of that work? Like, that's a lot of work. And time is your friend. Time is money, money is time, right? That's what they say. Like, time is so valuable. So what I do is I call the butcher that you suggest or one that I recommend, and they'll do all of that work for you at no extra charge. Most of them. I called one in Lansing and they said, you know, this is going to be so expensive. Hi, Aunt Barb. They said, you know, this is going to be so expensive. I said, what? No way, Jose. Like, I've used Clino's, Friel's Market, I've used Ken's Market, I've used Bob's Butcher Block, and Jennison is like the main one I go to. I've used Butchers in Lansing. They do not charge you. So if they say they're going to charge you, tell them okay, and then say goodbye and go to the next butcher. I mean, if you want to pay extra, go for it, but you don't have to. So they'll prep all the meals for you. I have to stir my stuff. They'll prep all the meals for you, or not the meals, all of the meat portion for you. Now, if you're vegetarian, vegan, there are options. So don't like totally not listen, because there are options. Like this meal that we're doing right now is Ethiopian stew, no meat, which is great. You shouldn't eat meat every day. Actually, you should really reduce it, but that's like a side note. I don't always follow that rule, but I wish I did. So, anyway, the prep work. Then, you have your workstation recipes. So if you're at the workshop, this is what you're doing. Like once you've done this little prep work, which should take you like, sometimes it's like when you get good at it, this will take you about a half hour. It should not take you longer than that. Maybe 45 minutes. And then this part might take you another hour. Like it's super simple. And then you only do like the bolded stuff. If you've already done that, you only do the bolded. Then after you're done with prepping your bags, and they'll look like this, you slap the bag label on the inside bag and then you double bag it. If somebody can find reusable bags, I clean out all my bags and then I reuse them. But if somebody knows of, I've been meaning to look into this because somebody told me, I was at a conference this weekend, somebody told me, oh, you should check out these reusable bags. Let me know, because I would love to not use bags at all. So if you have Tupperware or anything, like, tell me how you freeze your stuff, because I would love to know that. So if anybody's joining in and they freeze their stuff in like this certain kind of Tupperware, please let me know. Like, comment below. Let everybody know. Share with the world, because you're awesome. So then you get your bag, and these are all the instructions. Like, they're on the bag. It's like the best thing ever. I cannot. And then look, then it ends up like this, which I've been cooking it for way too long. I'm so distracted. And then, well, guys, tell me if I'm giving you motion sickness, but I just like, this is so cool. So these are all, like Evan just brought, I prepped 2 bundles a while back. These are all the meals from one of our bundles. Maybe a couple from the everyday meals. Smoky maple roast, roasted Ethiopian chicken, beef and barley stew. A lot of the menus, and they're all good. All of them. There's all the ones that we've tried. I guess I can't speak for the ones that we haven't, but there's been a couple meals where we're like, maybe we would do this differently next time, but there has not been a menu option that we would say we'll never do again, ever. Everyday meals is a little on the spicy side. They're not all like that, I promise you. But if you like spice, do it up, baby. Let me show you my stash and then I'm gonna go, because I've got like 10% battery. I did not anticipate this. I was not planning on this. I've never done this on live on my Facebook page, but people were asking and I just had to give you like the lowdown. I couldn't help it. So, Yuri's just barking away. These are all my Wildtree seasonings. It's like taken over our life. This spread, you guys, flippin' amazing. We have there's an Asian flank steak recipe that, oh, I wish, what did somebody say last night? Like, smell-o-vision? I wish there was taste-vision, or taste-o-vision, so that you could taste it through. Actually, it smells really good, too. So if you could smell it through the TV, I wish you could. Or for, whatever, through your phone. Skillet meals are fantastic. It's like a million times better than Hamburger Helper, but serves the same purpose. We love lasagna. Evan asked for the beef stroganoff last year for his birthday, after I'd made it from scratch for years. I mean, talk about heartbroken and excited all at the same time. Smoked mozzarella and tomato blend. Everybody loves that blend for, I mean, there's a dip recipe on there that all you need is a little bit of water and cream cheese, and it's the best. Next to this one, they're both like tied for first place. Blazing Buffalo blend, that also has a dip recipe on there. Chicken bouillon, Italian salad dressing mix, scampi blend, pizza sauce seasoning. Chipotle lime rub is another favorite. Lemon rosemary blend. Herb grilling marinade. Evan puts that in the eggs. Garlic and herb blend. I mean, holy cow. It's like all of your staples too. So, anyway, come into the light. That's what this reminds me of. We have terrible lighting in this house. Yeah, I think that's it. If anybody has questions, message me, Facebook me, email me at thankfulforthursdays@gmail.com, or you can visit the website www.mywildtree.com. Okay? I love you guys. I hope that everybody's having a really good day and staying safe. Over here, the roads were pretty bad. If you tuned in, thank you so much. I've never done this on my live or on my Facebook page, but I couldn't help but share. So, have a great night, everybody. Bye!